Hello and welcome to another update video about Bloktopia. I haven't done one for a while because, to be honest, the price didn't do a lot, but I felt it was time. Also because some interesting news have come out and an update by the team. So we start here first with Bloktopia Twitter. They basically, first of all, two things here. One is that they announced, that was yesterday or a couple of days ago, that they are, no, it was yesterday, that they are now partnering with MetaHero as well. So they said, we are thrilled to announce that MetaHero is partnering with Bloktopia, so they have a virtual MetaHero store as well. It's just growing, you know, it's really, really nice. It's growing, and the whole metaverse is growing. It's still early days, yes, but it is one of the projects I'm actually quite hyped on. But I really like it. I see the potential, and as you know, the whole metaverse and virtual reality segment is going to grow in the next few years. I see Bloktopia, for me personally, as a long-term one. I can't even imagine, I think, where the price will be in a few years. I'm not saying that I wouldn't also sell at the peak of the current alt season when I'm able to time it correctly, but that's too early to say yet. I want to see how this develops, how the price develops, and how many more partners are getting onboarded. I still think with all the partners they get onboarded, there will be more exchanges coming, and the more exchanges are coming, the more popular this one will become. And as soon as we see Binance joining, and they already had Binance NFT, as soon as we see this one here listed on Binance or even Coinbase, this will be huge. Okay, they also announced today they wanted to be a bit more transparent with their tokenomics, and I really like that. I don't particularly like the tokenomics too much because there are just too many tokens, in my opinion. But I think it's also a very complex project, and I understand that they also need to be able to, have a lot of tokens available. But anyway, what is certainly good is that they try to be more transparent, that they haven't, been now very clear about how many tokens are now actually in circulation, which allows you to calculate the market cap. And they also have this all shown on the Polygon Blockchain Explorer, where you can check it all. Basically, as you probably already know, if you know about the project, it's a 200 billion max supply of block tokens, which is a lot. Yes, which is a lot. And I've been saying that from the beginning. It is a lot, but the project is also huge. Now, then they've got this here listed treasury. These are then the actual circulating supply. Yeah, it's 5.777 billion at the moment. Yeah, so this is basically the circulating supply is this, but then you've got these here, which are actually currently locked in the stake pool and locked in the jobs. Yeah, the jobs. So we've got 129 million locked, and then 341 million locked as well in the staking pools, which gives you then these 5.77 billion in circulating supply. Now, this is a deeper dive here. Then they've got these in treasury, and also more in, so they say, for example, treasury is quite a lot. You can see how many tokens are here in treasury, 2 billion here, 670 million here, and 63 billion, so total 66 billion in treasury, which is quite a lot as well. But they say budget is taken out of treasury for business running costs, which makes sense, such as exchange listing fees, market making, product and blockchain development, marketing and payroll. That makes sense. Staking also budgeted here, 50 billion. Then I've got private and public sale tokens. There you go. These were all sold, and they will at some point also be getting onto the market. So it's quite a lot. Pre-sale wallets here. What they said, we changed our vesting schedule to hold back the release of 5% of our tokens until after the Bloktopia NFT land sale portal is open. I find that really useful. That will, I think, keep probably prices down a little bit. As soon as you can expect, as soon as probably this NFT land sale portal opens, the price will probably go up, but then they will probably also release these 5% of tokens, which then will sort of keep the price balanced a little bit. So all the tokenomics, unfortunately, will hold the price down a little bit. On the other hand, we've seen how quickly it can rise if possible positive news are coming out, and I think the staking and the staking option really helps to also maybe counteract this basically the flooding of tokens that they put onto the market as well. But anyway, overall, I think this project is huge, and I really like that they are now more transparent on how many tokens they are releasing and how many tokens there are and where they are. Find that really, really positive. So they listen to the community, which I find really positive. Let's take a look at the price because I really wanted to have a quick look here on the price. Currently, unfortunately, we dropped below, let me just delete these here. We dropped below one of the key fib levels that we had on the chart here. So we dropped below the, there you go, we dropped below this one here, which was the 7.7 cents, where we really well adhered to. You can see that we had really a lot of support here, 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 and here. Now in this big move here, we moved down, then retested from the lower side, retested again, and then dropped further down. Now we see a few green candles. That's good, but it's too early to say that we're going back up. I think this is possibly, yeah, we would need to get above this 7.7 cent level again, yeah, to at least finish this correction, because this is the fib level, the 0.786. We've dropped obviously below that, and yeah, now we are going back up. That is true, and we also found support here in the oversold area of the RSI. So on the hourly chart, we were oversold. That's also why we bounced up. We're now back in the bullish range here on the hourly, which is positive, but we really need to get above that 7 cent level to have a chance to continue to go back up. At the moment, all of this down here is still in correction, and in my view, I think we could even go down, you know, in the next main support, in my view. So first of all, you've got 5.5 cents here, which is that previous low here, a little bit lower, 5.4. And then down here, that's a massive support, I think, because you've got a bit of an area of trade here, and you had a breakout after that, and then you had support here. So it is pretty much here at this 4.7 cent level. I'm still relaxed. I mean, when I made this video, the price was around 3.6 cents, so it's still a 2x from there at the moment. Yes, temporarily we were much higher, and however, because they really put a lot of tokens onto the market, unfortunately the price dropped and tumbled a little bit. But I think we will see much higher prices in the future, and the more popular this will be, I think we can't even imagine where prices will be. So I'm personally very positive about this project, and I have no problems to hold this a little bit longer. As with every new and small project, I mean, it is huge, but it's still very early. There is obviously risk, but I've been saying that from the first video as well. But personally, I'm just holding. I'm not upset in any way. I think, yes, it would be great if we were already higher, but then again, if you believe in the project, again, it gives you now the chance to buy a bit cheaper. At some point, we also need to have finished this correction. But at the moment, I think we see signs of a slowing down now of that correction. We can see that we came here, for example, also on the 4 hour into the oversold range of the RSI. So that's where we found support as well. We have a potential turnaround here of the MACD now, potentially having a bullish cross on the MACD, and on the daily as well. What I want to show you, that we are actually on the daily, because we were so much overbought. Obviously, we had to retrace a lot. We are sort of still in the bullish range, or just at the 50 line, potentially finding support here. And this could become a resistance level of the 50 here of the RSI on the daily, and we could then turn around from here. That is just one possibility. I think a not too unlikely one. Also, what we need to see here on the chart is that we have on the 1 hour now a slight bullish divergence. So you can see a slightly higher lows on the RSI, whereas we had significantly lower lows on the price. So we do have a bullish divergence here, potential turnaround coming. Yeah, what we need to see, we are still below the 20-day moving average. That is currently sitting at 8.3 cents. So yeah, unfortunately, we have a bit of a downtrend here. You can see that here as well, downtrend, and potentially you can even draw a channel here to the downside. There you go, a channel, which would indicate that if we break above this level where we're now, around 7 cents as well, that could be another breakout moment here for us to the upside. You can see a very well defined channel. Go one touch point here, several here, one there, one there. So yeah, it could really be that this is a valid channel. We need to play around with it a little bit, but certainly here you've got a trend line that is going down. But we want to know, obviously, up here, when do we get the breakout to the upside? And yeah, I mean, if we break out here at the 7 cent level, we get above that, I think that immediate downtrend might actually be broken. Then we need to get above this 7.7 cent level and could possibly continue away to the upside. However, if we can't get through the 7 cents, then we will find next support here, possibly somewhere down here at around the 5.5 cent level, which would also be here that horizontal that I've just shown you. Where were we here? around this area here. Then you've got another low here at 5.3 and 4.7 down here somewhere. So yeah, I mean, at the moment, still in a downtrend, still in a channel to the downside. We need to acknowledge that. This is now a downtrend. I mean, we are breaking here through the fips. However, we saw signs that it might be slowing down a little bit. It's good to see that we now have a descending channel here, which is emerging, which we can use to get an understanding of where we are. And yeah, let's all hope that we break above the 7-cent level. That would be, that immediate downtrend would then be broken and we could continue our way to climb up the fips again. That's what we need to do. So that's pretty much the update on Bloktopia. A bit hard to say, you know, because of all these tokens, but it's good to see that they are transparent. And I think the fundamentals of the project generally with all the partnerships, that is really big. And the vision is great as well. And yeah, can't wait to see more partners being announced and more developments in this project. Hope you liked the video. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.